Morning, everybody. This is Non-Defense on the Grublet account on the team. Grublet YouTube. And we're just going to do the stats. Highest leaderboard position reached, 23. Let's check the real-time high scores. Come on. 23. So we are holding that position. Who's right in front of us? Argenwall, Intergalactic, Santa Muerte. Maniacs. Okay. Maniacs has dropped a spot. I've had my eye on them. We have a couple, we know some people over on the Maniacs. They have dropped a spot. So if they've dropped a spot, then that means it's possible one of these other idiots will eventually drop a spot, and then maybe we'll start slipping up again. Who knows? Who knows? All right, no real announcements today. Just everybody's having a good time. We're kicking tons of butt. We're stagnating on the leaderboard, but that doesn't mean we're not enjoying ourselves. Let's go do an op review. All right, so to start things off is Rogue Gunner. Now, as soon as I saw that name, I asked in the chat, who in the heck is Rogue Gunner? And, of course, our dear friend, Bronsoon, was nice enough to message me, and let's read his message. Okay, so this is the message sent from the real-life Bronsoon, who does not really hate me, he just pretends to. Let's read this message. I will be using my Bron Solo voice, so here we go. So, SRG is known as Gunner. If you look up Angry Task Force, he has a Rogue Gunner and a different Dracula in it. If I understood him correctly, he has 6 to 7 active accounts. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, Angry Turtles is the original Angry Task Force and have been the #1 English-speaking task force pretty much since the game started. Angry Turtle himself retired a few years ago, and he deleted his YouTube channel. Well, Gunner was a part of it when Turtle was running it 8+ years ago. Basically, Gunner is Boom Beach royalty. Got it. Well, thanks for clearing that up. The best part is, he never talked about it, bragged about it, nothing. We had to dig to find out. So, once again, even more so now than ever, I'm surrounded by the best players in the world, even though I'm a joke? Perfect. Well, you are by far the best level 1 landing craft player in the world. Well, that's very true. So, all right. Yeah, so there you go. As I said in the message there, once again realize that I'm surrounded by the best players in the world, and I've said it before, and it just keeps becoming more and more true. So thank you so much, SRG. If you prefer the name Gunner, I hope you let me know. But regardless, you're the man. You are the freaking man. You have the experience, you have the skill, and it shows. So this is Darth Maul, also known as Commander-Chief. He's good. He's good. It's hard to follow. After that glowing presentation on SRG, I'd hate to be the one to follow that in this commentary. But Commander-Chief, Darth Maul, we love you too. Dad the Hutt. So, all right. So he's got tons of skill, tons of strategy. Great mind for the game. We'll love to watch him work, utilizing the Mecha Deer combo. This is Outworks. He intends to work up the right side of the base outwork and just do as much damage as he possibly can. It looks to me like he's setting up a beatdown victory, and I love that. Big fan. This is Dracula. That's an SRG account. This is the base maze. So it seems like this particular maze has less shields than normal, but we're not going to take away, any of the skill that he presented here. He managed to, when I watch SRG attack, it's just like, just every goal he seems to set for himself, he always seems to achieve it. Very methodical. Yeah, I'm humbled. I am humbled that he's even spending time with us, now that I know more about his origin story. I'm humbled that anybody wants to spend time with a grublet, but, hey, there you go. Hey-o. Love that. All right, let's focus, guys. Come on. Dad the Fett. Okie dokie. This is basically the same thing that he did on Dad Hutt. just going and clearing things off to set up what earlier I described was a beatdown victory. What I believed was a beatdown victory, and now that we're seeing it happen, yep, I called it right. Beatdown victory. So fantastic work. Somebody's going to come along and finish this up here soon. Can't wait to find out who it was. Yes, I know I've already recorded this in advance, but my memory, I have the memory of a goldfish when it comes to recording these ops. Seaderm's cousin. All right. Straight up beatdown. Is he going to get it done? Just give him the time necessary. While we're waiting, I've been watching a new television show, new to me, called Traitors, Traitors, Traitors. I want to play. I was thinking to myself, man, if I only had access to 20 people, I would love that. But then I was like, wait a minute, I do have access to 20 people. And I'm thinking, so if you are interested, y'all help me think of a way that we can incorporate the rules of the game Traitors into a game that we can play here. So that was Spin 3PO. He dropped a little vulva as a victory. Thank you. We call that a victory vulva. This is Spin Drift on the account Unboomable. He's going to go over here and work on these shields. He flared away from them a little too early, so he had to spend an extra flare to go back and get them and finish the job. Hate it when that happens. But he had more than enough juice necessary to get to the rear. Comes over here, rushes the core, almost beat it. But who do we know that wins those type of bases? Thank you, Grublet. That is what you do, and you do it well. AZ Raptor. All right, pause. Pause. AZ Raptor. So, okay, AZ Raptor joined the team just for one op the other day. He has commented on the YouTube channel for some time now that I've seen his name pop in, and he's always been polite. He's always been pleasant, always made a joke, and he finally said, hey, I can squeeze in your team for a little visit. So, Raptor, I put this little presentation together for you, and every time you join us, if you have a good attack, you're going to get one of these. So, cue it. Famous people from North Carolina. According to the website Wikipedia, Luke Albert Combs, born March 2nd, 1990, is an American country music singer and songwriter. Born and raised in North Carolina, he began performing as a child. After dropping out of college to pursue a career in music, he moved to Nashville, Tennessee, where he released his debut EP, The Way She Rides, in 2014. So, all right, so now we know that. Now that we've learned a little bit more about North Carolina, the famous people that live there, amongst any other things that I might have dropped in that package, let's get back to reviewing your attack. There we go. So we got the girls. She's coming up there. Get there in position. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4 shock, I believe. Fantastic work. Thank you so much, AZ Raptor. Please come and visit us often. You asked me if I was on Telegram. I am not, but Bort is. You can hit him up at Bort anytime. He is very open to communication on Telegram. So this is Samir, former teammate of Bort, current teammate of Bort. Thank you so much, Samir, for that. Fantastic work that you've been doing. Just quietly going about the business of getting things done. Love to see it. This is Don. So we got the lasers. He had a couple grapplers on the beach there, well, close to the beach, that he had to deal with, and he did. So he followed himself, Don did, on the base hardcore. More of the laser action. Got rid of all the grapplers. And there you go. Now it's a waiting game. So yeah, the show Traitors. The idea is that I, as the host, would assign 2 to 3 people to be traitors. A little chode, nice. And it would then be the other players to have to deduce who the traitors are, but we would need to know what that means to be a traitor. What goals are they trying to achieve? Obviously, they don't want to be caught. So if anyone out there is familiar with the show Traitors, I watch it on the Peacock Network app. It's a really fun show. Angela and I watch it together, and man, I want to play, but I don't want to go on a reality show. So if anybody's interested, please let me know. We will figure out a way to play in the game. Of course, we'll try to get content out of it, but, we'll think of something. Alrighty, who am I looking at? Big Sal, my guy, best friend. Hardly even saw what he did, but he did some stuff, so we know that. This is Gus Pistol. So I came up here. I wanted to fight my way all the way to that shield generator, and I fell just slightly short. I lost my bombardiers just a little too early, but, I cleared off a whole side of rockets, so I'm not going to complain about it. Sam Bam. So my guess is Sam Bam was unboosted here. Our policy on boosting is if you've got it, do it. If you don't think you'll need it, hey, why'd it freeze? That was weird. If you got it, do it. If you ain't got it, that was a strange wiener. If you got it, do it. If you ain't got it, don't do it. If you can, well, I don't know. There's no, again, I guess the rule is there's no rules. All right, Bort. So I feel like I know enough about Boom Beach to know that we have now devolved into protect the core. Because this is not the Bort that I know. The Bort that I know, if he had to, he would have wrapped around to the back, dealt with that shield first thing, and then did a core rush immediately. So this is clearly protect the core. So let's just see how safe they can make that core. Old Bort Kenobi, if I didn't say the name. Okay. Very good. A little retreat there at the end. This is Bort Jr. Okay, I see the armored units. I see Bullet in there. Okay, now we're about to deal with the shield. There we go. It's gone. So he's just wrapping around. Yeah, this is 100% protect the core. He knows it. You know it. Everybody knows it. But it's starting to occur to me, if we're playing protect the core, then that means the final, and Bort have already gone, and that means the final attacks are going to be Bronsoon, and that puts us all in a dangerous situation. Not from his lack of skill, but for his tendencies to do things just a little bit Bron-like. So we'll see what happens. Let's see how he plays the game. So he's just clearing off various defenses, emptying power cells. What's he going to do here when all the defenses are gone? Nothing. A little tactical retreat. All right, here we go. Supercell. Aubergine Dream as his smiley face. Wiener squirting on the face of the wiener. Hey, I've seen videos like that. I mean, what is this move you're describing there, Bron? And, of course, Kamikaze. He had absolutely nothing left to do, so he beat it with grenades. Congrats. Okie doke. We did it. There was an op. We beat it. Could have beat it in many less attacks, but, once you declare protect the core, the numbers get skewed. So, don't judge us on the fact that we had to spend so many attacks to beat that thing. You saw it. That thing could have dropped so much sooner, so much faster. All right. Let's go ahead and wrap this video up. And one other thing. So, again, I've mentioned that I want to play the game Traitors. I'll keep thinking about it. I may end up abandoning the idea. But if I can get enough attention, they don't all have to be on the same team. We'll figure it out. Like between the Grublets gang, between Grublet YouTube, and anybody else in the comments, like if they want to play, like we'll think of I'm thinking like I think I could like drop little clues on who it might be, but keep it just vague enough to make y'all have to really think about it. I don't know. We'll keep working on that. But I would love to play the game Traitors with you, my friends. All right. I'm wrapping it up. Thank y'all for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you.